Happy New Year, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is January 1st, first day of 2021. On this day in 1919, the fifth Rose Bowl took place. Did you know the Great Lakes U.S. Navy beat Mare Island U.S. Marine Corps 17-0? I had no idea those two were playing in the Rose Bowl. That's some interesting history. Big point, MVP George Halas becomes very popular in football, Hall of Famer, won the MVP for U.S. Navy. News and chatter. Well, Transcendent Baseball Preview, article on that. I'm again remind you of the charity break the Mojo Break is working on for Barstool to give up 100% of the donation to charity. I'll also give you a quick Star Stock Invitational Basketball Challenge update. Wow, what a week in that. Today in the hobby, New Year's Day bowl games. Great time to prospect the NFL's draft class for next year. Is this Lawrence's last game, or has he got two more in him? High Rollers Vintage dropped today, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other new Year's content in the hobby. So check that out and come back tomorrow. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and you will get an update every day. We're a little late today on January. It is January 1st, and we're up a little bit late last night. So normally these are out by 9 a.m. What did you miss yesterday? Bench clear NBA break. NBA Week 1 review. Hockey cards, new studio. Card collectors moving on up. Kenny ripping cards again. Best of 2020 cards. Great video and some great highlights of some cards. Not his best cards, but best cards he's selected from the community or the hobby, which I really enjoyed this. Top 10 90s basketball cards. Brought to send to Starstock. Bought these cards and send them to Starstock. Great video. I'll share that with you, and it actually inspired me. How to crack BGS slabs. 3 deals in NBA cards to catch. Let's go ahead and jump into the content. Again, thank you very much for your time, your support, your subscriptions. Real quickly on Sports Collectors Daily. What a great website. Check out every day. There's a great breakdown here of the Topps Transcendent Baseball. Checklist, all the cards. You know, I'm a big fan of this. I got in this the first year it broke. I was in the second year it broke. And I did very well the first year and the second year. I did not do it last year, and I've not done it recently, but I'm thinking about doing the charity break. Over on Mojo Breaks, charity breaks up here. Let me see if there's any spots left. Looks like there's 12 spots last night. Let's refresh this. 7 spots. $400, you get a shot at some really cool prizes. The thing I would like the most out of this would honestly be the VIP ticket. I would love the VIP ticket to the party. Okay, now let's move over to Star Stock. Star Stock Invitational Challenge. If you haven't already seen this, the top 10 are out. They're not exactly weekly, but wow. Wow. I have to say that, let me just show you. Okay, Kenny's in number 12. He started playing around. Sasha hasn't touched this thing at 11. And then from there, it only goes up. Let me just point out the other Star Stock challenges. Most of the people didn't break, like a majority of them didn't break 500. 10th is at 578, Kendrick Perkins. Joe is at 590. Ben's at 677. ZiggyNo, that's me, baby, in 7th. What a fall from 3rd to 7th. And I was pretty proud with that 775. Coach Doug's at 790. Keenan at 800. Ty at 807. From last to 4th. Congrats, Ty, man. Jack Settleman, the reigning champ, up at 3rd. Number 2, Gavin, the other wild card. And number 1, DJ Ski, over 1,000. Now, I will say these two guys right here, if you're reading the details, are doing a lot of buying and selling of the Star Stock Bs. And I have to tell you, it's funny, as a collector, I just can't get myself to do that. I don't like Star Stock Bs. All I want are A's. I want A's and 10s. It's like, I don't know, it's the collector in me, I guess, versus the investor. The investor in me knows it's better to buy and sell the quick, short volume. But it's just so funny watching this. I don't know if I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Now, into the content. Great video here. Do recommend checking this out. Links are below. Bench clear, breaking down the first week of basketball. I really like Ty's breakdown. He shows you the card, gives you prices, gives you stats, some graphics. Just a well done, well produced update show. Next up, Hockey Cards Official. Young man over here, I think and his brother are doing a little studio update, getting ready for the new year. Super excited. Give them a sub if you're in hockey. I love listening to these guys talk about hockey. Get great hockey insights. They do a lot of hockey retail, and really enjoy the channel. Next up, Card Collector 2, one of the most influential people in the hobby. Probably, it's funny. Who would you think are the most influential people in the hobby? I'd have to put Card Collector up there. Moving to a bigger location, and he's going to document all this. I really like his channel because he does a lot of this. The day in the life of a card shop owner. He's very active on Card Talk. Just really excited to watch this and excited for his rise and growth. And it's just been awesome to watch. So super excited. Very smart young man. Next up, Kenny. Kenny. I love Kenny. Kenny's channel, it's, almost 1 million subscribers. My sons are big fans of Kenny's. He did one of his first video breaks, ripping cards, which I really enjoyed. And he's very honest about it. He tells you, don't do this. Ripping cards is the worst way to make money. It's not an investment. It's fun. But I love ripping cards, and so do most people. And I enjoyed watching his break and listening to him. And it just reminds me back of the day when you rip cards for the passion. Not because you were worried about the corners and everything. You just enjoyed the rip of the cards. So really enjoyed watching Kenny rip cards last night. Next up, this is a great video. Bowman put together this. Are these the best sports cards to define 2020? And they are sports cards. This one, I love this picture. He has here the video, right, of the shot, and there's the card that was taken from it. This might be one of the most iconic cards, I think, of the year. Too bad that dunk failed. I mean, if it had made it, boy, we'd still be talking about this card, right? But I just love the video. Great video, great card. Check it out if you have some time. Next up, Jake over at 90s basketball cards, the most passionate guy on the internet. I do watch his channel. I do enjoy his show. So really enjoyed his end of the year. Great checking out his top card pickups. I like his top cards because it's a different spin, right? It's not modern. It's not stuff I'm already seeing all the time. It's old 90s. And again, I like his spin on 90s cards. So I do appreciate that. Hope you guys do as well, the little collector side in you. Next up, Carson Cruz. Great video here. And this is really cool. So he did a video on he bought these cards to send to Star Stock. So he's on ComC buying cards there and sending to Star Stock. Hey, that's no surprise, right? I'm not surprised at all. In fact, someone asked me earlier, can you have ComC shipped directly to Star Stock? That would be awesome. I don't think you can. I'm thinking about trying it, but I don't think you can. In fact, why not? Let's try that sometime. See if that works. I will tell you. So this made me go over to my own Star Stock accounts, ComC accounts, and I just want to point out. So this stuff right here. Back in June, when my boys and I started the summer series of collecting, we sent all these cards to ComC to get graded. I mean, not to get graded, to sell. And they just were processed like a few weeks ago. These were just processed. Look at this. Right? These are all base prisms, Lonnie Walker. Nothing special. Trent, Hoarder. But what's special here, Mikhail, these are now big cards on Star Stock. So Graham, Knox. I mean, again, Troy Brown, Shy. Look at all those Shies right there. Bagleys, Robert Williams, Graysons. These were all in my other account that had been processed and sitting there. They weren't even for sale yet. Miles, Dante, Troy, Colin, Mitchell, Anthony, Porter, Jaron. So the reason I bring this up is that when I saw them in my account, I thought to myself, I could sell them there, or I would be a fool not to move them over to Star Stock, because Star Stock's portfolio is just on fire when it comes to Prism base. So I went ahead and bundled these up. Now check this out. Look at these shipping options. To get these cards shipped as fast as I could, this is the option I went with, to get them by January 10th, I paid $170 in shipping. That's the most I've ever paid in shipping for anything. And again, I'm shipping my own cards to myself. Address is there if you want to send me anything, by the way. There's options here, and I will say this is what kills you, though. If you don't pick one of those fast options, if you wanted to wait, look at this. Economy, April 8th. And that I guarantee you they won't even meet April 8th. But April 8th? That's freaking Q2, man. Like, that's just criminal. Now, it does make me think to myself, Star Stock, if you're watching, you guys could charge a premium to ship cards. I know one of the things you guys do is you ship cards and you do a great job of it, but you get backed up. So maybe you do charge more for it. I don't know. Anyway, my point is this, I watched this video. It reminded me I need to move my cards from ComC over to Star Stock, which I've done. I have 3 orders coming from 3 different ComC accounts going over to my Star Stock account. Now, they're going to come to me first, and then they go to Star Stock. I will look into seeing if we can't get them to go straight to Star Stock in the future. Next great video here, how to turn a BGS slab into a profit. Sasha T, man, he's one of the best hustlers in this game, man. He starts by breaking, I don't want to hit the wrong button here, but he starts by cracking BGS slabs of Trey to 75. Some very expensive cards, by the way. And again, his method is great. I will say this, BGS slabs are the easiest to crack, but he shows you how to crack them. He does the crack, he sends them to PSA, and he gets a PSA grade. So really, really well done video. Really enjoyed it. Check this out, too, because everybody talks about it. He's actually showing you cracking and crossing over. And then last, Flipping Steve. Great video here on 3 deals to check out in the NBA before it gets too late. I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you have a phenomenal time with friends and family this weekend. Enjoy it. kick off 2021 like it's never been kicked off before. Stay safe. Stay happy. Remember, we're all human beings. We all love cards. Let's treat each other with the golden rule. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. Have a great day.